Last week, I had to attend a funeral. And it was about the same thing. The wife of the gentleman that passed away said, "Oh, you knew him so much. Why don't you say a few words?" And in addition to the stress I had, I prepared this speech. I only had two heroes in my life, John Teets and Napoleon I. And on both occasions, I will say that a great breath disappeared from the earth today. He left us. I met him 38 years ago when he hired me. And you know what? I never looked for another job since that very day. He hired me as a restaurant manager. And I told him, I said, you know, I'm not going to be a manager all of my life. He said, you show me what you can do. I'll take you to places you never knew existed. And what a rush. What a life I had. I became chairman of companies in Japan, in Europe, in the United States. I get back to society like he told me, because he was also very good for that. I became the chairman of your local Red Cross. What a rush. One night as I was working 38 years ago at the best restaurant in Chicago, I was holding the door. It was 8 o'clock at night. There was a snowstorm. It was Christmas Eve. The door opened, and John Teets walked in. And he said, you know, I'm in a hurry. I can't stay with you, but I know you're working tonight. And I wanted to thank you. And he got a cigar out of his pocket. I used to smoke, he did too in those days. Slid it in my pocket. He says, after service, you can have that cigar. I really appreciate you. You're a good man, JP. And he left. He was very proud of saying that every president that has worked for him for a few years has become a president and a millionaire. And he was saying that on a social evening one time. And the wife of a very frugal president said, but Mr. Teets, is my husband also a millionaire? That poor man never heard the end of that story for 25 years. John was my hero. He was my friend. He was my boss. He was my Masonic brother. He was knighted by the King of Belgium as well as I am. He was a co-knight as well as I was. And you know, a normally constituted Frenchman has a special bone here in the jawbone that prevents him, I love you, to another man. But that day, I looked and I said, I love you, John Teets. And I will miss you for the rest of my days. But I'm happy for you because I know you're with God now. Goodbye, John. Don't smile.